Joe Judge was mentioning earlier that when Kadarius Toney was drafted, he made sure to check in with Sterling Shepard and tell him how it affects or doesn't affect him. You guys have added 2 receivers, Kadarius and also Kenny Golladay. Have you had any discussions with anybody, Joe, or anyone, Tyke, or anything like that about how this affects you? And what do you make of this new receiver core now? They've obviously added a lot of talent.
I'm excited about all the guys they brought in, both KT and, even John Ross and KG. I'm excited about all the guys we added to the room. I think you should take the more the merrier mindset. And, it's never a bad thing to have a bunch of talented guys in one room.
But no one has specifically, come up to you and say, look, this affects you or doesn't affect you. Have you had any of those discussions with any of the coaches?
No.
Thank you.
Jordan Renan, ESPN.
Hey, Darius, what's up, man?
What's up?
Not much. What's it like, or how much different, I'd say, is hearing this offense during the spring for you, and even do you see any difference significant difference with Daniel, considering you're in the second year in this specific scheme?
Can you repeat that real quick? It kind of went out just a touch at the beginning of your question.
Year 2 in this offense, you're in the spring. Yeah. Is there a difference for you? Do you see a difference in Daniel in regards to knowledge, what you're able to add to it, sort of bring to the playbook?
Yeah. I think we've all of us that were in the system last year have obviously got that year under our belt. So there's familiarity coming into the spring. It's not like you're starting from square one, trying to learn all the nuances and little things. So obviously we've been able to progress a little faster this spring than we did the previous.
Zach Rosenblatt and J. Duck.
Hey, Darius. You and Daniel obviously came in the same draft class. You've been through these 3 years together. I'm just curious, as someone who's kind of seen him since the beginning, since he got to the NFL, how much has Daniel grown since that rookie year when you guys first got in here with your first rookie minicamp and all that?
I think he's grown tremendously. For one, physically, his body, it was like almost like this last offseason when he came and he was all of a sudden jacked and, actually had cuts in his arms and stuff. So, he actually made a physical change, but as well, he's grown as a leader and just, being a guy that guys can rally around, as well as physically developing, obviously becoming a better football player.
Thanks.
Tom Rock, Newsday.
Darius, you were asked a little earlier about all the additions, and you said the more the merrier. Do you have any concerns that you could be the guy that's pushed aside by this new group?
No, not really. I don't really worry about it. I just try to go out there and be my best every day I can be, and I plan to serve whatever role this team has in store for me.
Can this help you at all? Can you sort of maybe find a different niche, a newer thing, and focus on something because of the other players that they brought in?
I don't know. Right now I'm just focused on, trying to make sure I know all my plays, make sure I know all my assignments, make sure I make plays when my name is called.